And I think that upbringing definitely shapes my work and why I decided to pursue it. So I'm third generation Malaysian Chinese. So my great grandparents immigrated to Malaysia in like 1910s. But when I was 4, we moved to China. So Guangzhou and Shanghai. And it was always kind of strange because I was never considered Chinese. In Shanghai, especially, I think taxi drivers immediately pick up on the fact that you're not from Shanghai. Like my Chineseness was very different from the Chineseness I saw growing up. Malaysian languages we would speak in Malaysia, the dialect was different from like Shanghainese. And so it was always kind of really weird identifying as Chinese. And it's weird now because I need a visa to go to China because I'm a Malaysian passport holder. And I currently live in Australia and I went to school in the US. So this notion of like home and belonging and where I grew up, it's inaccessible to me for now. I mean, China, it almost seems like a faraway dream, which is weird. And also because Shanghai developed so rapidly, I feel like I couldn't even tell you what my home was, what I grew up with.
What is home for you now?
I mean, I think home is just where, at least like in a very simple way, just where my parents are. That's my closest immediate family. There is some sense of home in Malaysia, I think, just because those places are the most constant places I've had. Like over, 14 years, my grandmother's house has not changed. Whereas like China or even where I considered home in the US is no longer accessible. Yeah, it has to do with where I can go and where I feel a sense of like familiarity and permanence.